Hello and welcome to semi-finals day at the Macau Open 2014. A tournament part of the Badminton World Federation Grand Prix Gold Series, a tier just below Super Series levels. We are in Macau, the island just outside Hong Kong, known as the Las Vegas of Asia. Beautiful historic buildings alongside the best modern technology has got to offer. The multiple sports pavilion in the heart of the city with a spectator capacity of approximately 3,000 people. A tournament dating back to 2006 and a permanent fixture of the International Badminton Grand Prix Gold Series since 2007. A tournament having a total prize money fund of $120,000 US, and for the first time we have live broadcasting from this event. And as you can see, we have a very exciting lineup for you this afternoon, and it's starting off with the men's doubles, Wahyu Nayaka and Addiyusuf of Indonesia, against the runners-up from the Commonwealth Games, Danny Krishnanta and Chayu Triachat of Singapore. This is followed by the women's singles, Busanan Ongbong Hongpan of Thailand, up against the two times bronze medalist from the World Championships, PV Sindhu of India. Then followed by the men's singles, HS Pranoy of India against Wong Wing Ki of Hong Kong. This followed by women's doubles, the young Chinese combination Wu Dongni and Yu Xiaohan up against Vivian Hu and Wong Ki Wei, the bronze medalist at this year's Asian Games. And then finally followed by the mixed doubles, Kim Dok-young and Gu Ara from Korea against, once again, Danny Krishnanta and Vanessa Neo of Singapore. And here we have the way to the semi-final, and as you can see, we are concentrating on the lower part of the draw. And this is the last tournament of the 2014 Grand Prix Gold Series. A total of 10 tournaments this year, and it all started in Lucknow, India in January.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2014 Macau Open Badminton, part of the BWF Grand Prix Gold Series semi-final. The first match of the day is men's doubles. Let's welcome the technical officials and players.
And the announcement was made, and players and officials are just about to take the courts and ready for the first semi-final of this afternoon. And we have the two Indonesians, Wahyu Nayaka and Addiyusuf, coming onto court first, followed by Danny Krishnanta and Chayu Triachat of Singapore. And first we will have a presentation of the players by the speaker in the stadium here. And the umpire from Malaysia, and the service judge is Judy Brusula of the Philippines.
Players from India, Wahyu Nayaka, Aya Makari Amira, and Addiyusuf against players from Singapore, Danny Krishnanta and Chayu Triachat.
And we're getting ready to toss of the coin, choice of ends, who to start to serve just before they have a 2 minutes warm-up, and then we're ready to commence this first semi-final of the day. And I have a feeling the Indonesians, they won the toss and chose ends. And they chose the fast end. I've been following the tournament obviously all week, sitting here in the stands and watching the players play, and as I understand it, and as what I've been seeing, it's a fair draft from one end to the other, and it looks like the Indonesian chose to go and have the fast end first. And in the picture, the two Singaporeans, it's Kris Nanta closest to the picture here. And he's here we got him in the picture. He's he will turn 26 years in December, and he's actually born in Indonesia and became a citizen in Singapore in 2013. His partner, Chayut Triachat, is born in Thailand and became a citizen in Singapore in 2010. Here we've got him in the picture. So two players born outside Singapore, now representing Singapore since either 2010 or 2013. And to their opponents, two Indonesians, very young, Wahyu Nayaka, the more stocky one of the two players, is 22 years old, and his partner, Adi Yusuf, here in the picture,
ready to
the
play?
more slim one, is only 21 years old and born in Surabaya, East Java. And we are about to commence, and what I said earlier, it seems like the two Indonesians has chosen ends, and let's get play to start. I will then talk about the players' performance, the combinations performance, and when we get off to a start. And here you can see the umpire from Malaysia and the service judge from the Philippines.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Danny Bawa Kristanta and Chayut Triachat, Singapore. And on my left, Wahyu Nayaka Arya Pangkayanira and Adi Yusuf, Indonesia. Chayut Triachat to serve to Wahyu Nayaka. Love all, play. Service over. 1 love.
So here we have Adi Yusuf serving to Kris Nanta.
2 love.
That was good serving by Adi Yusuf. And that's called in as well.
3 love.
So what a good start for the Indonesian combination. Yeah, and here we see what
Chayut
Triachat is all about. He is so very good from the front of the court, and here we had a very fine example of it, how he was able to finish and intercept from the front of the court. The Singaporean pair. His best result was possibly getting a silver in this year's Commonwealth Games in Glasgow. And they won the Sri Lankan Open Challenge tournament also in 2014. Got to the China Masters Grand Prix Gold semi-final. And they won in the Malaysian Grand Prix Gold as well. Earlier this year, so 4 very fine performances this year of the pair from Singapore. The ranking at the moment is 27, and that's actually the best ranking ever. So they are at the highest of their career so far. But who knows what will happen in the future. They have been playing very well this year, so let's see if they can make it all the way to the final of this tournament in Macau.
Six, 3.
And their opponents from Indonesia serving here this time. He was short.
Service over.
They got to the Indonesian Masters semi-final in September this year, and they won the Dutch Open in 2013. And their world ranking at the moment is 36, and the best ranking was in November 2013, when they were all the way up to 22 on the world ranking.
Service over. 7-5.
Great deception by Yunayaka. Oh, what a miss. What a miss.
8-5.
Chayo Triachat desperately unhappy with that. Look at that. Here we had it in slow motion. So the Indonesians maintain their 3-point lead, 8-5 up. A nice flick serve here. And once again, Triachat intercepting at the net. That's where he loves to stand at the front of the court, and having his partner Krisnanta working very hard at the back and trying to maintain the attacks as best as possible for him to intercept.
Service over. 9-6.
Well left by Krisnanta.
Service over. 7-9.
And not only is there a drift alongside the court, but there's actually also a sideway drift, and it's going to the right of the camera here, and obviously this shot was going with the drift, and that's why Krisnanta was very confident to leave it.
10-7.
The Singaporeans here desperately trying to close the gap.
8-10.
See if that's possible, but so far a lot of the points has been going with the receiver. So let's see if Triachat can change that trend. Not to be. So going into the mid-game interval.
11,
with 11-8
interval.
lead to the Indonesians. And while we're having the interval here, I can say that the two Singaporeans, Krisnanta and Triachat, they really had to work very hard to get to this semi-final. In the first round, they beat a pair from Chinese Taipei, and it went the full distance, 3 games, where they won 21-17 in the third. And in the second round, which was the pre-quarters, they also had to go to 3 games and won 21-14 against a young pair from China. Yesterday in the quarterfinal, they beat Wang and Zhang from China 22-20, 21-18. So that was once again a very close match. So they had to fight very hard to get here to this semi-final of today.
Play.
Yeah, have to watch out on that side, have to watch out for the drift.
8.
Be very careful the drift is not taking the shuttle outside that sideline. And that's going wide as well. Yeah, if you
13,
have it in the picture
8.
here, you could see the Indonesian coach really telling his players, well, watch out for the drift. Yeah, split second decision here by Adi Yusuf, because as you can see, if we get the coaching picture here, talking to his coach Adi Yusuf, and both of them agreeing that, you know, watch out for the drift, it's keeping it in.
Serve is over. 14-9.
Oh, look at that drive. That is really well played by Adi Yusuf. Look at how he is able to counter-attack that one and cross-court. That's perfect. Look at that. Krisnanta completely sent the wrong way, obviously trying to cover his partner, Triachat.
Hold. Serve is over. 10-15.
I believe the Singaporean pair is going to have a chance to win this first opening game. I actually think this is the time they have to make a move.
Serve is over.
16-10 looks very difficult.
16-10. Seventeen, 10.
That was very short. They were lucky to get away with it. The lift from Triachat was woefully short.
11-17.
But they got away with it this time. Good reflex by Krisnanta, and able to finish it at the net here. But 11-17 seems to be a tall order for the two Singaporeans. Seated second in the tournament here, and the two Indonesians are seated fourth.
Serve is over. 18-11. Service over. 12-18.
Oh, waiting for that one, Triachat.
13-18.
Covering that mid-court area so very well here. But I suspect it's a little bit too late.
14-18. Fault. 15-18.
So we're seeing a small comeback here by the Singaporeans. Triachat serving well. And serving the last 4 points.
Fault.
Now make it 5. 16-18. And they're getting very close now.
18.
5 points in a row. Oh, good serve again. 6 points in a row.
17-18.
So it's the more experienced players from Singapore, Kris Nanta and Triachat, able to pull this one off.
Service over.
Against the two Indonesians, just 22
19,
and 21 years
17.
old. A good interception by Yusuf. Scoring a vital point here for the Indonesians. And only 2 points away from securing this first game. And here we have game point, 3 of them.
20, game point 17.
Good attack by the Singaporeans here. See if they can finish it. Yes, they can. Save the first one.
Service over.
18-20.
18-20. Play. Are you? Thank you.
And the coach from Indonesia giving good advice to his players. It's crucial for them to take this opening game. Still have another 2 game points. Oh, well saved by Triachat. But here it comes. Second time of asking. 21.
First game
18
won by Wayu
in
Nayaka Arya,
14 minutes.
Pangka Yanira and Adeyoso, 21-18.
A very forceful finish here by Wayu Nayaka. And while we're having this interval, 2 minutes interval between games, I can tell you that the two young Indonesians have played a very, very good tournament. So far they haven't lost a game, winning the first match against the pair from Chinese Taipei, Liu and Yang, and it was 21-18, 21-12. And then they beat Choi and Kang from Korea, 21-15, 21-17. And yesterday in the quarterfinal, it was Andrew Ellis and Peter Mills from England. And they beat them 21-15, 21-19. So far they haven't lost a game in the tournament and just secured the first game here against Kris Nanta and Triachat from Singapore. But what a good run it was, 6 points in a row for these two guys from Singapore. They almost caught up, 16-18, before the Indonesian pair composed themselves again and got back into the groove.
Second game, love all, play. Service over. 1 love.
So it will be interesting to see who will benefit the most. The Indonesians are slightly more a defensive combination. Obviously they would love to play against the drift because then they don't have to care too much about, you know, be careful of lifting it out on the baseline. But on the other hand, the two Singaporeans, they love to attack, and will the playing with the drift add on to the power from Kris Nanta here and then possibly secure some more points. Interesting to watch. Let's see what will happen.
1, 2.
Yeah, that's called out. And seeing here from my commentary position, which is far up in the stands, I must say I think that was a correct call. Very close to the line, but yes, I think it was out. Good call by the line judge.
Service over. 3-2.
Once again, we see this decisive move by Triachat. Born in Thailand, now living and representing Singapore. Has got a business marketing diploma as education, and very much into properties. Yeah, well played by Adi Yusuf here, making full use of the drift.
3-4.
That side, you played against the drift, and look at this, it's not going out as what Kris Nanta was hoping. Kept in by the drift, well played by the young Indonesian here.
4-all.
Good shot by Mayunayaka. Well played, well constructed by the young Indonesian Mayunayaka. Saved that shot from the low position on the forehand side. Really good shot. He played cross court there, getting out of trouble. Good flick serve, and here we see a very fine example of Triachat playing with the drift, how difficult it was for him to control it. It was way long on that baseline. Look at this.
No, okay. You got
Yeah.
to say.
So the Indonesians been 4-2 down, suddenly now 6-4 up, 4 points in a row. And they make it 5 points here. Oh, look at that. Oh, beautifully played by Adi Yusuf. Completely wrong footing
7-4.
here, Danny Krishnanta.
Okay.
And look at this shot. Beautiful. Oh, look at that. Perfect shot by Adi Yusuf. And secured the 5th consecutive point here for the Indonesians.
Thank you. Please.
7-4 up.
Danny. Play.
And once again, Ali Yusuf
8-4.
is on a roll here, smoking hot, very well played. A tough shot to get there cross. Try to have a look here. Oh, he's covering that one and then cross court. Yes, inside that sideline. So that's 6 points in a row now. I'm sure the Indonesians were very happy with that run of points.
8. Service over. 9-5.
Yeah, that is really something you cannot afford in today's game, as a service mistake equals a point. Unlike the old scoring system some 8 years ago, where you had to serve to get the point. It's been changed to running scores, 3 games, best of 3 games to 21. Should you get to 20 all, you have to win with a margin of 2 points, and then 29 all, it becomes sudden death.
Service over. 6-10.
This time, Wayu Nayaka tried the same shot as what Yusuf played just before, but this time it was not successful. A very alert Triachat at the front of the court. Ensure that he did not get away with it.
8-10.
The best rally of the match so far.
9-10.
Danny Krishnanta managed to finish the rally with a very, very fast drive. Here it comes, and well within the baseline, and suddenly the Singaporeans have scored 4 points in a row. From 10-5 down, now it's only 9-10. Desperately important if you are a Singaporean fan. And here the 5th point in a row, and suddenly it's all square.
10 all.
10 all. And with the smallest margins, two pairs will go into the mid-game interval, 11-10.
Stop. 11-10 interval.
And this time it was the Singaporean pair scoring 6 points in a row. First it was the Indonesians from 2 till 8, 6 points in a row there. And then it was the Singaporeans from 5 till 11. And now having a lead, the smallest of margins, 11-10 up here at the mid-game interval.
Twenty seconds. 20 seconds. Thank you, coach. Thank you, coach. Ready?
Yeah, the umpire is urging the players to get ready. 1 minute is up. Got
11,
to get ready to
10,
play.
Play.
So will the Singaporeans be able to continue the run? Oh, that looked very, very close to me. It's called
11
in.
all.
And Chayut Triachat, he was really looking at that twice, but agreed with the line judge. And it's 11 all. Good solid attack.
Service over.
From the Singaporeans here.
12-11.
Maintaining their lead of 1 point, 12-11. So will the Indonesians lose their first game of the tournament? It's a fierce fight here for the initiative.
Service over. 12 all. Play. Service over. 13-12.
That's out.
14-12.
So apart from being 2-love up in the beginning of this second game, it's the first time that the Singaporeans are up 2 points, and now it's 3 points. 15-12 is the lead. what a smash. Perfect smash by Kris Nanta here.
16,
Very, very
12.
steep. And the Singaporeans now got 4 points in a row from 12-all to 16-12. And once again the smash from Danny.
17,
Kris Nanta
12.
really proved to be very decisive. He's a good hitter, very solid, hard-working player. Kind of the glue in this men's doubles from Singapore. The hard-working, always retrieving, covering his partner. Where Triachat,
Service
very
over.
unlikely him, as what we just saw here.
13,
Is
17.
very decisive at the net. I think the two young Indonesians here, they have to start thinking, you know, how to change. I think the style of play has been very much the same from love-all play first game and until now. And I think the two Singaporeans are slowly but surely getting an understanding of how they play and therefore starting to counter-attack it a little bit better.
14, 17.
Maybe some extra pace will be the answer to what the two Indonesians are requiring now. Good angle shot there.
Service over. 18, 14.
Yeah, the idea was right. Ader Yusof. Now it's a 5-point lead.
19, 14.
19-14. Chances are that this match will go into a third and deciding game. And for the first time in this tournament, the two Indonesians losing a game. That's going wide. Have to watch out for that drift again.
Service over.
But
15,
plenty
19.
of scope here. 19-15 for the Singaporeans. Crucial for Ader Yusof and his partner now. Wahyu Nayaka to see whether they can close the gap. So important with the serve here. Good serving, good interception. Yes. Well played by Yusof.
16, 19.
But he's only got to do that another 4 or 5 times. So it's a tall order. Not easy in this running score system. Another very good serve. And once again, points
17,
for the Indonesians.
19. Service over. 20.
And that is setting up 3
Game point 17.
game points for Danny, Kris Nanta and Chayut Triachat from Singapore 2017. And can they convert on this first one? Very nice counter-attacking shot by Triachat. And that secured the
Second game won by Danny
second game for Singapore. And the Indonesians has lost the first game of the tournament. So just to elaborate a little bit on the past results, I can inform you that Chayut Triajat, when he represented Thailand up until 2010, he won a bronze medal at the Commonwealth Games. So he's got he's got 3 medals from the Commonwealth Games. 1 silver in the men's doubles this year in Glasgow, and a bronze with the Singaporean team. And then there was a bronze in 2010 in the mixed doubles.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Bayu, receive. Final game. Love all. Play. Serve is over. 1 love. Hold. Serve is over. 1 all.
So it goes without saying that obviously it's very important to get a good start in this third and decisive game.
2-1.
And that's not the way to do it. From Danny Krishnanta, serving too short of that first service line.
Three, 1. Four, 1. Adi. Don't show.
Adi Yusuf here just cautioned by the umpire not to show too much aggression towards your opponents. Oh, that's well played by Krishnanta. Very well taken at the net.
2-4.
And an important point to keep the Singaporeans in the game here.
Okay. Okay. Why you? Serve is over.
I really like that shot from Yusuf. Not for the fact that he played the shot and it took the top of the net, but it was the way he played it, the chance he took. He dared to play a very delicate shot in a very difficult situation. So that was well played. A good chance taken.
3-5.
That's actually one of the things that you have to be able to do, is to play a very tight net shot, even though your opponent is standing up there, ready to pounce on it. Missed it by Vayu. Yeah. And Adi Yusuf couldn't get all the way up to it.
4-5.
And obviously gave partner lots of trouble. And look at that, and an easy finish by Krishnanta. Yeah, well taken. Good to see Krishnanta can really play good net play as well. It's not only try a chat. It's a good sign of a good doubles. Both players can play from the front or from the back.
Service over. 6-5. Service over. 6-all. Service over. 7-6.
Yeah, good he didn't leave that one. You know, I think he could be tempted, but he did not. Yusuf took no chances on this one, just floored it. And I think that was a very, very good decision, because you never know on that side with the drift and everything. So, good decision.
Paul. 9-6. Danny.
No, well taken, really well taken here by Yusuf. Partner, why you calling it out, but he did not listen to his partner. He took it anyway, and I think once again that's a very good decision, because you've got to watch out for that drift once again. Ah, that's a beauty. That's a beauty. Well played by Triachat.
7-10. Eight, 10.
Will we see one of these long runs of points?
9, 10.
Just prior to this, the Indonesians, they took 5 points in a row from 5 till 10. And now the Indonesians has taken 4. So it goes very much in runs of many points. This match is very unusual for men's doubles. Yes, and it's all square.
10 all.
10 all. And once again, only 1 point in it between these two pairs when it comes to the mid-game interval.
Service over. 11-10. Interval. Change ends.
And this time it's the Indonesians 11-10 up. In the second game, it was the two Singaporeans 11-10 up at the mid-game interval. And of course, later on this afternoon, we will see Danny Krishnanta with his partner, Vanessa Neo, from Singapore in this semi-final of the mixed doubles as well. That will be the last match of this afternoon.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Thank you, coach. Thank you, coach. Thank you. Coach, thank you.
And the umpire desperately trying to get the coaches off the court and get play to start her again.
Eleven, 10, play.
That's the string gone.
Service over.
From Wayu.
11 all.
Almost impossible to control it when the string break. At the same time, when you play the shot, so very often you make a mistake on that shot. And as normal courtesy, just testing the new racket. Not because of the racket much more, but because of the tension in the strings, just to make sure that it's the same as the previous one. Well played by Triachat.
12-11.
Making sure his opponent is not getting away with that block to the net. But as earlier said, I think Adeyousuf sometimes have to play shots like that. Testing his opponents, and this time it did not work out.
Service over. 12 all.
It's very difficult to flick serve from the side or end where the Singaporeans are standing now, so obviously there is so much more pressure on the low serve, and Adeyousuf made full advantage of that. Recovery by Wayu. Yeah, but the Singaporeans kept the attack.
Service over.
Really added on the pressure.
13-12. Hadi. Thank you. 14-12.
So for the first time since 10-all, and this third game, one of the pairs is 2 points up. Once again, Danish Krishnanta,
13-14.
that is something you cannot afford. It's very costly in this scoring system. Oh, lucky shot by Triachat.
Service over. 15-13.
Took the top of the tape, but got over. Very powerful finish. Look at that. What a thump.
Service over. 14-15.
Oh, that's the string gone by Triachat.
Service over.
Very happy to get that one.
16-14.
Did not have to play any more shots in that rally. Krishnanta took care of that. And I think Triachat here celebrating, very happy. Because surely a mistake will come from that racket when the string is gone.
Yes.
So Triachat just testing the rackets.
Danny. So. Play. Service over.
One more service mistake.
15-16.
But the problem is for Krishnanta here is that it's so difficult to flick it because he's playing with the drift, and obviously that will go out on that service line. So he's more or less forced into playing these low services. And the opponent knows, and obviously they're very quick on the attack. Adding on the pressure.
Hold. 16 all.
Oh, that's well left by Krishnanta here on the baseline.
17,
it's a difficult
16.
call. Once again, I have to remind you of that drift. But that is well left.
Let. Adi. No more delay.
Yeah, the umpire is telling Adi Yusuf to get ready. No more delaying tactics.
Hey! 18-16.
Somehow it looks a little bit from the body language. Obviously the two Singaporeans up now by 2 points, 18-16. But the way they walk about on the court and the way they sort of look at one another, they look very determined. to win this one. And here, only 2 points away now from victory. 19-16 up.
19-16. Okay, thank you. Play.
This point desperately important to the Indonesians.
Call.
2016 would have been a difficult situation, but now saved it a bit.
17-19.
2 points gap.
Danny.
The pressure is still on. But somehow they have to find that energy, that belief that they can do it. So we are in for a thriller here. Just 1 point between the two pairs. It's all about getting that initiative now. It's not nice to be on the defensive.
Danny.
The Singaporeans really played a positive rally here.
20, match point 18.
All due to the big man here serving Jayut Triachat. He's not going to serve, it's Danny Krishnanta who's going to serve. And oh, how important it is for him to get this one over. He's been making a few mistakes earlier, and the pressure's on the serve. 2 match points, and that is short once again.
Serve is over.
He's not happy with himself.
19,
That's
20.
perfectly understandable. One match point saved by the Indonesians, 19-20. Can Krishnanta and Triachat convert on this second match point? Yes, they can. Yes, they can. 21-19.
Match won by Danny Krishnanta and Chayut Triachat, 18-21, 21-17, 21-19. Thank you.
Yeah, that was the final shot here, and confirmation of the scores. 18-21, 21-17, 21-19 in 60 minutes. The two Singaporeans, Danny Krishnanta and Chayut Triachat, are not, we'll say, safely through to the final, but they are through to the final tomorrow afternoon.